Hello, everyone. So today is another big primary day, and it's down to the original two, the people who we thought were going to be the two frontrunners battling it out. The establishment stalwart Joe Biden, and of course the progressive insurgent Bernie Sanders. Bernie had a terrible Super Tuesday. There's no way around it. I know a lot of you are feeling dejected, but we've got to fight because I'm going to talk to you about what is at stake in this election, and there's a lot at stake. So today, Michigan votes, that's 125 pledged delegates. Washington, Missouri, Mississippi, Idaho, and North Dakota, and of course Democrats abroad as well. Michigan is the big fish here. There is room for a Bernie Sanders upset, although polling has been all over the place. So now let's talk about what is at stake in this election. Today, this could be determinative. Tonight, we could know if Joe Biden is the presumptive nominee, or if we're going to be going all the way through New York, all the way into maybe the early parts of May, if this is going to be as contentious as it goes up to the convention. No Medicare for all if Joe Biden is the nominee. No chance. He just said that he would veto Medicare for all. Even by some miracle it comes to his desk, he said he would veto it. Healthcare for all, because it would raise taxes on the middle class, which we know is a lie and obfuscation, just awful, awful right-wing talking points. So even if it was the will of the Democratic House and the Democratic Senate, Joe Biden would veto Medicare for all, guaranteeing healthcare for everyone as a human right because of some right-wing talking points he heard about taxes going up on the middle class, which is a lie because it would replace premiums and deductibles, which would be more than the taxes. That's at stake. No Green New Deal. I know Biden has a section on his website talking about how he's in favor of it. He's not. He would not fight for a Green New Deal. He is to the right of Obama, and all Obama was able to do was to get the Paris Accord passed, basically. So, no tuition-free college. Biden doesn't support that straight up, even though it's really not that expensive and would just be so important to so many young people. So, by the way, we would be further alienating the young voters from the Democratic Party when we desperately need them and have them on our side by nominating Joe Biden. No student loan forgiveness. So Biden, with his history of being in favor of the credit card companies and the banks, of course he doesn't want to give regular students or former students a parachute out of this crippling debt. He wants the banks to continue to be able to collect as students default and are unable to pay. So even though they'd still get that bailout and they'd still get the money that they were owed from the loans, if we were to forgive the debt, they wouldn't be able to just, get a little bit more crumbs from the rest of us. No legal marijuana. Joe Biden is a really staunch opponent of legal marijuana, really. I mean, he's now only just come around to it, even though an overwhelming majority of the American people believe that marijuana should be legalized. No wealth tax. He doesn't believe in that. Elizabeth Warren, one of her good proposals, although I am not thrilled with her, and to say the least, was a 2% wealth tax, and then we could pay for universal childcare, among many things. No, Biden's not going to do that. He told donors nothing would fundamentally change. No end to the wars. Joe Biden voted for the Iraq war and is lying about it to your face. No trade reform. He supported NAFTA. He supported outsourced deals. He supported all of those things that have crippled the American working class. Michigan, Washington, Missouri, Mississippi, Idaho, North Dakota, remember this today. And we're lucky that it's not more southern states voting today. The map does not favor Bernie Sanders as of right now, but I am praying. We've got one more shot. We've got another shot. Voters, get out there today. Spread the word about Biden's record. Today, Biden just cursed out a guy who was in favor of, was against gun control. How is he going to do in the general election when he has to have those conversations? He's going to lose. He's going to lose to Trump. And in the process, we're going to create so much disaffection and disillusionment with the younger generation that this could cripple the any semblance of a leftist party for years and years and years, and this guy's a wannabe fascist. It's so funny, because if Biden loses to Trump, I guarantee you they're going to blame Bernie Sanders supporters, because, or just say, Bernie would have lost to Trump, because Trump's so formidable now, all of a sudden. Yeah, someone I just saw in the chat, Biden threatened him. I mean, I have to rewatch the video again because it wasn't super clear, but it was bad. We got one more shot, and I'm not gonna chill. I am not gonna chill because this is really important. So guys, Michigan, Washington, Missouri, Mississippi, Idaho, North Dakota, and you Democrats abroad, it's time to step up to the plate because we cannot nominate this guy undergoing cognitive decline, can't remember anything, is threatening voters, is not going to defeat Trump. He has no vision, and Trump now has an incumbency advantage. We have got to lock this down and make sure we don't have a second term of Donald Trump. And I fear beyond my policy differences with Joe Biden that is what that presidency will mean. Let's do this. Come on, guys.